What's up, guys? Welcome to the VIP Lounge. A very special treat for you guys tonight. We have Ace Marxman in the house.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite assassin, Ace Marksman. I'm very happy to be here. What's up, brother?
I'm glad you're here. I was totally not expecting it today, to be honest with you, or else I would have had everything set up a long time ago.
On the fly, brother. It was on the fly.
Yeah, you gotta love YouTube not being able to do anything on your damn phone, but you need 1,000 subs for that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get there
Mm-hmm.
one day. Laughs and Coasters, how you doing, my friend? So a lot of my fans are actually in the UK right now, so it's pretty
Yeah.
early in the morning over there. Hey,
That's
what's
awesome.
up, Ace? Beth
What's up?
Vivas Vlogs, what's up?
Oh, yeah, Beth. What's up, Beth?
What is up? That's not popping up on the screen. Gotta love YouTube and live videos. So, man, you are in LTW currently, right?
Yes, LTW, Lock Target Wrestling.
Awesome, awesome. And you, of course, were in GTS, where a lot of people will recognize you from.
Yes, I was, and I'm technically still am. I never technically quit. I just took a little bit of time off.
Definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. They don't have a Hall of Fame, do they?
I don't. I think I saw a video where Graham is doing that.
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong, but
There we go. Now we got you guys up there in the chat, in the video. Yeah. So I've been watching you for a very long time. Like I was there for the whole the Red Van thing. I was there for SWAT City. I was there for the RVD kind of thing
yeah,
with the ponytail.
yeah, with the singlet and
Yep.
all that fun stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
s-
I I still to this day regret even wearing that thing.
why is
I I,
that?
I was I don't know. I was not comfortable in it. I love the tights I have now. I have custom ones for myself. I have some generic black ones, and I have some, I don't know. But I just, this whole singlet was just not me. I look at myself in that now to this day, and I'm just like, why? Just why?
But I mean, so I have to ask you then. I mean, you must have been a fan of RVD, right?
100%.
Okay, so it's not like he's like, oh, okay, you're gonna be a parody of RVD, and this is how.
That was, you know what? That was all Grim and Wampus.
Really?
I never even mentioned Rob Van Dam when I showed up, when I met Grim. I never mentioned who my favorite wrestler was. I kind of, you got to kind of give it to Kamikaze on this one, because Kamikaze is also one of my best friends outside of wrestling. And he comes to me. He's like, "Hey, man, there's a couple guys wrestling down the street. I'm gonna go check it out." I said, "All right, well, let me know how it goes. I'll meet up with you after work," because he happened to have the day off and I was working the other shift. So I believe it was like 12, 1 o'clock rolls around in the afternoon, and he sends me a text, and he's like, "Bro, we got to get over here. The guy's inviting us on. You know, he wants to see what you got." I told him you wrestled, so since you got me in SWF, I'll get you on this show. I'm like, all right, cool. So I show up, and I had the most generic gear, because uh, the year that I wrestled on gtys was also the year I wrestled for the first time in, oh man, well, it was about 3, maybe 4 years. I took 3, 4 years off. I lost my brother to a tragic accident, so I just quit wrestling for a while altogether. And but I brought the most generic gear. If you remember my debut, I was wearing John Cena basketball shorts, wrestling sneakers, a Batman cutoff tee, and a cutoff military vest, which was in military worn by me. So I still have that vest to this day, because it's very sentimental to me. But um, I, I was freezing my ass off that day. It was legitimately, I think it really was legitimately 10 negative 10 degrees that day. And for that Regal Rumble, after we were all eliminated, we were running to our cars with the heat on and just sitting in the car.
Yeah, I'd probably. Well, to be fair, I did work a few years at a ski resort in the wintertime, so I mean, I got used to it standing out there as a ski lift operator, being in the cold. But
Oh yeah, I mean I was semi used to it because when I was in the military, I was stationed in Missouri, and I was in Missouri for the year that New Jersey got blasted with that big blizzard
yep.
back in 2010,
Oh yeah.
and it was when you walked outside when you were there, it felt like needles were like stabbing you in the face, man. It was bad.
The funny part, man, is I'm not that far away from you guys in Jersey. I'm right up there. I'm in Massachusetts, so it's not that far
Oh,
off.
nice. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Western Mass.
I got pulled over in Massachusetts this one time. It was the most funniest experience because I was going to Boston to pick up my sister. She was staying with her boyfriend at the time, and she goes, "Can you pick me up and bring me home, please?" I'm like, "Really? You're gonna make me drive from Jersey all the way up there to come all the way back?" So I went there to pick her up. I was driving my buddy's old Mercury Grand Marquis. It was like a 94 Grand Marquis. So the thing was it was like driving a boat, and it would like float as you drove. It would kind of just shimmy like this. And I think I had like 4 or 5 monsters,
Oh
and
wow.
I was just keeping myself awake, and because I hate driving long distance because I get tired easy. So I got pulled over, and I had my buddy in the car. And the guy legit thought I was drinking. So here's me out there doing the whole gimmick test, man. And he's like, have you been drinking? I said, if you count energy drinks, I had like 5.
That's so I've actually gotten pulled over in Jersey, believe it. um, recently, actually, it was about almost a year now. Actually, it was in October. We were
Uh-huh.
going to Fright Fest out in Six Flags, and we were coming home. We were about 5 minutes from the New York border, and I was in the left lane, and all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, guy pulls me over, and pulls me over in a turning lane, I should add. And he doesn't even come up to me. He comes up to the passenger side, says, "Yeah,
Right.
license registration, something else that I guess is needed in Jersey, but it's not needed over in Massachusetts." So I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, it's in the registration. We're good, we're good." And then he tells me to pull into a gas station that's like right across from us. And
Right.
I'm thinking, okay, so this is really sketchy as shit right now because you want me to pull and start driving while you have my license and registration. So it's like, is this even a real cop? Like, what's going on now? I do that, and then I'm like, all right, son, fine. He'll probably come up to me now. Nope, goes back over to the passenger side and basically tells me, "So where are you guys going?" I said, "We're going home." And basically, just lets me go. He pulled me over because I was on the left side of the road, which is apparently a thing over there they enforce, and I had no idea.
I don't know, man.
They said, "Yep, you have to be in the left lane only for passing, and if you're not in the left lane, you gotta be in the middle lane." I'm like,
Oh, really? He pulled you over for that? I've never been pulled over for that before.
I've been pulled over probably 10 times since 2012, and I've gotten out of every single ticket. So I say that now. Wait until like tomorrow or something. Be going to work or
Oh
something, just
man.
woo, out of the
Yeah,
car.
you're jinxing me now, man. You're jinxing me.
So explain that. So I just found an interesting video. Um, I think I've watched it actually. It's 5 years old. It's Ace Marksman Tough Enough.
Oh man. So that was my tough enough video that I submitted. Um, it was submitted. I didn't hear nothing back. But clearly, I didn't hear nothing back. But um, that was before I actually figured out who Ace Marksman was.
Yeah, you had the hair, like the hair coming down the front. You had the
Yeah, the Dean Ambrose look, I always call it. But
yeah.
yeah, then I had the gimmick name, but I didn't. I guess in my heart, I wasn't ready. So
So how did you come up with it then?
Ace Marksman. So my nickname growing up was always Ace or Ace Man. It was given to me by my father. Um, he gave me that name. I played football in high school and middle school. I was a fullback and I was pretty quick. And my father always just gave me that name. So I'm also a guitar player, and I use that
Oh yeah.
name when I was a guitar player. I was in Blink 182 tribute band. I was in all types of bands, bro. I got to play second stage at Ozfest.
Oh wow.
That was one of my biggest accomplishments. So I was very happy with that. Um, but anyways, as everybody knows, I served in the army. I was the only one in my whole battalion that shot 40 out of 40 targets. I qualified Hawkeye. They gave me the Army Achievement Medal for that. Um, so after training with the Monster Factory and OTW, I didn't want to go by Ace Man. I felt it was just too generic, and this was right after I qualified 40 out of 40. My wife Shannon actually times goes, then why don't you just use Marksman? And I said, Ace Marksman. I said, that's actually, it kind of flows really good. I like it. I said, but I don't want to use Marksman. I said, I want to
Yeah,
be
something
different.
unique.
Yeah, I want to be different. I said, I want to be Marxman.
I like it too.
Yeah. And ever since then, it stuck with me and hasn't changed since.
So is your debut, was it in 2017?
I think it was the end of like 2016, 2017, I believe.
I had your the Grimm's Toy Show Wikipedia, which is amazing that even exists. It's crazy to think about. Um, I'm just
somebody
trying.
somebody went on online and just did it themselves. They just
Yeah.
started taking the roster and like they on there it says my trainer was Chuck Norris. I love it because I love Chuck Norris. I thought that was hilarious.
It also says what would your weapon of choice be?
Mine,
Yeah, I want to see because they have that on here too. So I'm curious on like
my
giving you
weapon of choice would have to be either a kendo stick or a sledgehammer.
boom kendo stick.
Yeah.
That's what is listed on there. So they must know you unless you made it yourself, man. I mean,
No, no, I'm not. I don't have that big of an ego, brother.
I mean, it mentions Kamikaze and all that, which again, we actually did an interview with Kamikaze. The first actual GTS besides Grimm, GTS interview I did was with Kama, and
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun to do. It kind of broke me into this world of interviewing a little bit after Ellsworth and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. He's a good guy, man.
Yeah. So RWA was a thing, if you remember that,
Yeah. Yes.
and I
I was strongly behind it.
yeah, I remember watching it. I remember like I could not stand RWA. I remember I couldn't stand it. And if you go back
Uh,
to RWA's, I don't even think their YouTube page is up anymore. I don't think it is it? Haven't checked it out. The videos that were on RWA's channel, like the dislikes to likes ratio was amazing. Like you would have like say like 100,000 dislikes to like 20,000 likes. Like
You know what it is. They love to dislike us. Like, you guys love to dislike us, and that's fine. We were okay with that because we were still going to do our own thing. Because why? Because Grim wanted to keep putting himself over,
Yeah.
and we're tired of it. We were tired of it.
But then, I mean, then again, you kind of turned on that and switched back over to the GTS side, right?
Now, yes. See, here's the thing. I'm Mr. Screen Time. I'm gonna go wherever there's screen time, brother. I'm gonna go where all the eyes are on me.
There you go.
Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to see me.
I love it. It makes sense too. Yeah, like it kind of reminds me of AEW and NXT right now, like how that got started. Look at Cody Rhodes. Same kind
Yeah,
of deal. He got tired of not being put over, and he's like,
and that's the thing. Like, that's why everybody, like, I'm on my TikTok. I've been on TikTok a lot lately. I haven't put up any vlogs on my own personal channel. Why? Because I'm on TikTok making TikTok videos, and
TikTok.
yeah, it's a good platform, dude. It really is. It's really good. It gives people like the whole For You page, you know, where you're just scrolling through videos, and your video eventually pops up, and that's just getting views and views and views and views and views, and it's giving people an opportunity to see your product, and that's what I love about it. But yeah, here I am putting over TikTok right now. But my whole thing was this: is that how long have I been on the show, and how long have I been overlooked for the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion?
That is true. Um, is
I've done a lot. I've done a lot for Grim. I got that YouTube belt back. Do you remember that?
I do. I
Do you
do.
remember me walking in and holding it, and Grim goes to grab it? I'm like, oh no.
That was the old belt, right?
That was the new. That was the new one.
That was when they switched it.
Yeah, that was when they
Okay.
switched it. Yeah, to the new one.
That's right. Yeah. Because RWA took Matt Castle. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Oh man,
So
I go way back. Like when they had tin, it looked like tinfoil on the old WWE title belts, and called it the YouTube.
believe it or
Uh,
not, that hardcore belt, the old WWE belt that we use for the hardcore for GTS hardcore belt, that belt is heavy.
I believe it.
It's heavy.
It's the
Like, carrying
same
that thing
one, I think.
everywhere was a pain in the ass, man.
But I mean,
I think
so
I think I held that like what 24 times. Yeah.
yeah, you're like the R-Truth for that. um, I think so that's the one you need to be a Grand Slam, right?
Yep, that's it.
But you also need the loser belt too. Wouldn't that have to count?
Nope,
Nope.
because it's a loser belt, man. Come on,
Finger poke of doom. There you go. Give it to Kamikaze.
that's facts. Go retire again, comma. Love you, bro.
Let's get back into the chat, shall we? So Beth also says, I love I love the wild and crazy guys.
Oh wow, it's two wild and crazy guys.
WWE Clay Culture says, Ace, you're the coolest.
Appreciate it.
Beth has another long message saying, I'm gonna train to become a wrestler once the school by my house opens up once again. And a wrestling move I'm really good at is the super kick. I'm staying with family, so was practicing on my uncle earlier.
Oh boy. I hope he still has his teeth.
Train responsibly, I guess, is how I'll put
Yes.
that one.
Don't stop doing it at home and go to a school.
Yeah, don't be like, oh, hey, come here, little brother.
Yeah. Uh, fun fact: my cousin, my older cousin who lives actually out in Louisiana now. When we were kids, oh man, I think I had to have been 6, maybe 7 years old at the time, and he had just turned 10 years old, and his favorite wrestler was Razor Ramon,
Oh boy.
and I had no idea what wrestling really was so much at that point in time. Like I said, my first match that I've seen that drew me in was Undertaker versus the Undertaker. And but here's me. I'm sitting there. I'm playing with my action figures. I have like the Ninja Turtles and Batman figures on the floor. And my cousin goes, "Here, come here, get in here." Meanwhile, he kicks me in the stomach, throws me up. Next thing you know, I'm folding like an accordion, and I tweaked my whole neck when I was a kid.
That sounds perfect.
so, so I'm like, damn.
And then you just start landing on it for fun for the rest of your life.
Yeah. And then I just fell in love with the business.
That's good that there's no real big injury with that then.
No. I'm doing okay as far as injuries and being sore. I'm trying to stay limber. I'm training at home as much as I can. Besides dealing with my 4 kids that are driving me nuts every day.
WWE Clay Sculpture says, Ace Marksman, you're my #1 LTW favorite superstar.
Thank you.
It's yeah, that's something to be not only GTS favorite and LTW favorite.
Yeah.
Um,
LTW is growing, man. It's everything gets in it is really interesting. It's kind of like it gives you the old I guess you could say old school WWF vibe where they actually have character and backstories to people and stuff like that. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos, but it's really cool. You got the Rejects, you got Frankie Marinara, Drax Mason's on there. It's crazy. It's crazy.
yeah, you
It's
guys do
just
have
crazy.
some of the GTS guys over there as
Yeah,
well.
GTS does. There's a lot of GTS stars, and we have, the Royal Familiar, Tony Trini
Yep.
popped on there.
Just
You
talked to
know,
them a couple days ago, actually. Yep.
yeah, dude. It's a cool roster, really cool roster.
So Ace Marksman, you're my. I just read that. Wow, just wow. That is something playing on the second stage at Ozzy Fest.
Oh yeah. That was something, man. It was Ozfest 2006. I got to play second stage at PNC Bank Art Center.
So I didn't know you played guitar. So what would you say? How many guitars do you have?
4.
4. What would be your the crown jewel? What would you say?
Um, I have an Alvarez 12 string, and that thing is
Ooh,
like a mint.
yeah.
I love playing acoustic. Really, it's like very very like relaxing when need be, and I've always been a musician. I was actually a rapper. I did a lot of shows back in the day when I actually have a whole demo out on Reverb Nation. You can look that up, reverbnation.com/downNJ. You'll see some of my old stuff. Um,
You and me are gonna be good friends then because I actually am a musician myself.
oh yeah, what do you play?
Basically anything by hearing. I can't read a lot of music, but like I would sit there with a guitar, play the radio, and whatever song's next, I would learn it before the song ended,
That's epic,
just
dude.
by hearing.
That's great to have that ear.
Yeah.
Not everybody has it. See, I can tune a guitar by ear.
Yep. Yep.
Not everybody can do that. So that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty freaking.
I have a keyboard literally right over there. Have no
I can play.
idea.
I can play that. I can play bass, drums.
Yep. Yep.
I do it all, brother.
I was in the marching band in high school where I played the trumpet. That's actually where I met my fiance, which shout out to her. We're celebrating 10 years together next week, so I
Oh,
gotta remember that.
congratulations!
Thank you, sir. We just had our first son. He's already going to be 6 months old.
Oh man, congrats, dude. How does it feel to be a dad?
It's different. It's different, but luckily,
So, let me ask you this question. I know this is weird. I'm asking you a question on your show.
Oh, I love
So
it. I love
how
it.
does so I'm a dad. As you know, I lost my son it'll be 2 years on August 1st. I lost my son. Um, but I have my four other oldest kids that are here. Um, being a dad of five kids total, it's still an epic feeling.
Hmm.
How much has your life changed since having your son?
Oh, it's changed a lot. It's definitely changed a lot. It's definitely gave me a whole new side of life, basically, by
Hmm.
uh, uh, pride and accomplishments already, and he's only 6 months.
Yeah, that's
Since they
it's
like
amazing.
being there the day he was born, I don't care how tough you are. You'll say, "Oh, I'm not gonna cry." I was bawling
Oh yeah,
being there, and like I'm like, "Nah, I'm not gonna cry." But then I saw him like, I couldn't help it. It's just,
because he's a part of you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And
and
I love how you meet people and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna be a dad, or oh, I'm gonna be a mom. I'm so happy. But your life's gonna change, right?
yeah,
All this other crazy stuff you're doing, you're not gonna want to do that. Oh no, I'm still gonna be the crazy person I was and do this that. Okay, we'll see.
yeah. So if you go back to like my older stuff on the channel, I was going to vlogs. I was going to theme parks constantly. Like Ohio has a huge theme park up there. I mean, that's my name of the channel.
Hmm.
Coaster Maniacs is going to theme parks and stuff like that. I don't see myself doing that for a little bit, and I'm okay with that, man. I'm doing interviews with GTS stars and uh, just wrestlers in general, and reacting to WWE and other stuff. I'm fine with doing that. Am I gonna
Yeah,
change the
dude.
name? No, I'm not, because it's something that I created that I'm proud of as well. Um, and going back to him, yeah, we got lucky. He started sleeping through the night month 2. So he's been sleeping through the
Epic.
night ever since. He'll sleep. He's probably about ready to sleep right now, and he'll be waking up around 6 o'clock in the morning. He doesn't cry much.
That's good, man. That's
Yeah,
really good.
he the doctor came in and it's like his first day he was born. He's like, who put him on his side? We're like, no one did. He did it himself. He's like, right. They don't typically do that when they're first born. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I didn't do it. He just got up and did it himself.
Yeah.
What about with you? Like, did any of your like? He's gonna definitely walk before he crawls. Like, he loves standing up, like holding him up and walking.
Hmm.
He does not like to be on his stomach at all to start crawling.
Yeah. That's good. He probably is gonna walk before he crawls, man. It's pretty epic.
What about with your kids? Were they kind of like the same way, or
Um, my my oldest, he didn't really crawl much. He kind of did like the scoot thing,
yeah, yep,
you know. So my daughter, my oldest daughter, she kind of just did like the military crawl.
yep,
My youngest daughter,
with the arms.
she kind of just rolled everywhere. She liked to roll. And then my youngest son, Daniel, he just runs. He's gonna be the wrestler. My youngest, Daniel is gonna be the wrestler. Man, he won't even let me retire. There's times I just want to retire and just sit at home, but he won't let me, dude. He loves it. He turns on. What was it one morning? My son's gonna be he's gonna be 4 this year. So
Wow.
my youngest, and what was it? I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I'm waking up, my son's in my room, and I look up at the TV, and he has the WWE Network on by himself while watching NXT UK.
At 4 years old too.
Okay, and then God forbid, right? God forbid I don't put on LTW the new videos on for him because he watches them. And he loves watching Jada Key Evans. Tron. Somebody made a Tron for Jay the Key, and it's like a fan made Tron, and Daniel loves his Tron.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I always love when people do that too for like the indie guys and for GTS stars. It's like I loved Tommy's new theme song that he had made with the
Oh,
lyrics
the
and
deli
everything.
counter. Yeah, the deli
Yeah,
counter. Yeah.
yeah. I played it. I was able to play it for when we did his interview. It was pretty cool. I loved it. It was something new that I was doing. But going back to the music real quick. Y- So have you ever heard of a drum and bugle corps then?
Who?
A drum and bugle corps, like a drum corps?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So I was in that in a drum line. Couldn't read a single thing of drum music. I was learning it all by hearing. And then it
Right.
turned out, uh, maybe like a year later, like 5 months to 6 months later, I was the drum line instructor. I'm like, well, this is gonna be interesting. But again, like I can hear it and just pick it up, and just it was a snare drum too, and
Dude,
I
you
loved it.
got a unique gift, brother. You
I
do. You
do,
got a
man, I
unique
do.
gift.
It's super fun to do too. Super fun to do. Well,
Hmm.
hello, Monica King. Thanks for joining us. Marxman, what is your favorite NFL team?
New York Jets.
New York Jets. Would you be able to guess mine?
Buffalo Bills?
Yeah, yeah. Let me guess. You saw it in another video, didn't you?
No.
No. All
No.
right. It's straight up. Yeah, yeah. Buffalo
I
Bills all the way.
I tell you the truth, I don't talk about it much. A lot of my Twitter followers, they know I was part of JSA Paranormal. I used to do ghost hunting.
Love it.
I'm also a medium.
Okay. Okay.
I give readings.
That's cool. I love it.
So
I'm big into. I'm a big horror guy. Horror guy, and I love the like Ghost Hunters. I loved. I wasn't that big on Ghost Adventures. Like I like it,
mhm.
but there's a lot of like, oh, they're just faking a lot of their stuff. But
I heard Taps was doing that.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
I really did. I heard they were like fixing things to happen.
I can
And
see that. But I mean, I've had stuff happen to me before,
oh,
and
I let me tell you something, brother. There's things I've seen. There's things that I know. There's things I don't even like talking about that I've experienced myself. So trust me, I get it.
yeah, man. I mean, I worked in a hotel on a mountain, and uh, things happened there, and yeah, something got my attention for sure.
Hmm.
It was pretty cool. I love that stuff though. That's and it's hard to find a person to be like, oh yeah, ghosts, medium, stuff like that, and it's hard that people will be like, oh, you're into that stuff.
Yeah, that's something I really don't talk about it too much to anybody because it's not for everybody. It's like an acquired taste, and it's like, yeah, should I mention this? Should I not?
Well, my mom
Me,
went to one
I'm.
a couple years ago because she just lost both of her parents. Well, I mean
Mhm.
years ago, but and they were saying things that only she knew, and I'm
Yeah,
like, and it's all on like she records it for them too, so it's not like, oh she's just saying that. No, like you could hear on the tape clear save like some of the things she was saying is like wow, like just hearing it
right.
back, only things that I know about, and it's like wow, it's crazy. It's crazy how
Oh
the
yeah.
people know this
Oh
stuff.
yeah, man. Oh yeah.
But yeah, yep, it's the Buffalo Bills, 100%. I went to a couple of their games, and
My father's a Buffalo. I tell you the truth. I was originally growing up. I was a Buffalo fan. Back when Jim Kelly, Bruce Smith, Thurman Thomas,
yeah,
those days.
I saw Tio's last game.
Yeah,
Terrell
that's epic.
Owens. Yeah.
I was at the Buffalo and Giants game, the very last game that Giants coach Fossil was there.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I saw that game. I went there with my dad the 1 year. It was pretty crazy.
What's up, John? A huge GTS fan in the house right now. Radar Mania, how you doing? Why'd you leave GTS? Come back, GTS. You're my favorite superstar. We touched on
Hmm.
it a little bit.
Yeah,
Never say never.
I didn't leave. I didn't quit. I just needed some time off. I was going through. Tell you guys the truth. All right, this is the shoot truth exclusive here. I was going through a lot of personal issues. My son was battling depression really bad. It was to the point where my son was hospitalized. My oldest son, he
Oof.
was hospitalized for his own safety, for his own health. He's doing much better now. Thank God. Um, I was going through depression myself because I couldn't help my son, and being a parent and you're unable to help your child it's rough, man. It's very rough. Um, but I didn't want to, for the safety of myself and for the safety of others. I didn't want to step into a ring with anybody and not be in the correct state of mind
Right.
while I'm in that ring, because I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to hospitalize anybody. I don't want to hurt myself or hospitalize myself. You know, and the respectful thing in this business to do is to take that time off, and that be that.
And
So
like they
again,
say, man.
like you said, never say never, because I'm already talking to Grim. I'm already getting into better shape. I'm doing great. My kids are doing great. Um, LTW is doing great right now. We're surviving this pandemic. And if you guys haven't seen, LTW is having a show coming up August 1st, and it's going to have spotlight matches with GTS, TCW, standalone wrestling. It's going to be an epic show, man.
You have a match coming up as well, right? Isn't it a tag match?
I have two. I have two matches for LTW. I am with Medic as AOD.
Yep.
We're going to get our titles back from the rejects.
Hog
Uh,
and who was the other one?
Saint.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hog and Saint with Meat Missile, and now Mickey the Mouth O'Malley, who's also general manager of LTW. So can you imagine the irony there? I'm getting it from both ends. You know what I'm saying? And but I'm also defending the light heavyweight championship against Dalton and Drax Mason.
That should be an interesting one there.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting.
But so you had an idea off camera that I'll talk about because I think it's amazing. I want to personally see it, and I think let me know what you guys think in the chat. Marxman versus Jay the Key Evans for the YouTube title.
Yeah.
I think that's a dream match right there.
See, nobody. Jay and I've had a singles competition years ago. Jay and I have never had a singles competition recently. It's been years since Jay and I actually stepped foot in the same ring together as just as a singles competitors.
Radar Mania. I hate Dalton.
Dalton's
Marksman,
great.
did you already do the giveaway? No, he has
No,
not.
I did not do the giveaway. So how many people we have watching right now?
Let me check. We have currently, looks like at the moment 4.
Okay. Let's see. What can be? What can be? What can be? So we have 4, right? It's and this the giveaway. Well, the giveaway is this: is that if they can answer my question correctly, then said person will be given 2 tickets to LTW Live August 1st.
So should we make it like a contest where the winner's announced in a couple of days and it's announced
No,
on Twitter, or you want to do
no,
it right
no.
here
They're gonna do it live. This is live, brother.
live?
I told them
Ah,
tune
cool.
in live.
All right. Well, now we
Tune
got
in live.
5 times.
So
5.
So if they're true fans of mine and they're here, what 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 was the original name of the new U.S. Express?
There you go. Let's see the guesses on here. Let's see if somebody comes up with the right answer.
What was the original name of the new U.S. Express featuring myself, Frankie Love, and Waylon Cage?
Oh, there's a
Because
spoiler for NXT. I haven't watched NXT yet, guys. I sometimes don't. It depends. SWAT City.
Wrong.
That's what I think he just said. SWAT City, just to say SWAT City.
SWAT. Oh, SWAT City.
Yeah.
God, don't even get me started on SWAT City.
I loved SWAT City.
You know what? I did too. Soda Pop made me hate it.
Really?
Because he just was he. One minute he'd want it, the next minute he wouldn't want it. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be on the show in a couple of weeks too.
Yeah, I'd love to hear his thoughts about SWAT City.
Somebody else just said SWAT City.
Yeah, it's definitely not SWAT City. If you're answering the question, it's not SWAT City.
Easy. Somebody said easier question.
Nope. Nope. What was the original name of the new U.S. Express? And it wasn't the U.S. Express. It wasn't the new U.S. Express. We had an original name.
I was gonna say SWAT City was just. If we're going by recently, that was way recently compared to what you're referring to, right?
Yeah. Well, it's about the same time the new U.S. Express and the correct answer. We were around for a couple years actually, about 2 years.
Some country name. We got a lot of love with your kids in the chat as well.
Nice.
Hope he feels better.
Thank you. Yeah, he's doing great. David's doing great, man. He's trying him and my oldest daughter, they're trying to become YouTubers as well. And TikTokers and all that other stuff. My oldest son's not so much into TikTok, but he loves being on YouTube, man.
Are you trying to look it up now? John said, name that team name again. I might know it myself, but I feel like I don't think I should do it.
Well, yeah, if you listen, man, it's fair game. If you know it, let me know, and you get 2 free tickets, brother.
Oh man, I have to dig into
this. This is for everybody.
Oh man, I don't know. I honestly, so if it was before that, you said I'll do the name again. The new U.S. Express. What was it? You had
before we were named the new U.S. Express.
Oh shit! I gotta think about that too, my. Because you like to be in tag teams, it seems.
Yeah, I was in a few.
Including one now, right?
Technically, yes, but I'm also a singles competitor too.
So I do get. I asked this actually. What do you prefer to be, character-wise, like a heel, face?
You know what, man? It can go either way. I mean, if you know Ace Marxman, and I'm talking to you as Dave Hines right now. So if we're talking about Ace Marxman, everybody should know to never trust Ace Marksman at the end of the day. because Ace Marksman will do what's best for him at that point in time. It doesn't matter. We could be best friends in that ring, but if I see an opportunity where it's going to benefit for me, I'm going to take it.
Do what's best
So
for you.
I mean, picture this. Okay, Triple H, 100%, one of my inspirations. The reason why I read wrestle is because he was my favorite character, even when he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Triple H even then did what he needed to do to win at the end of the day. And then you sprinkle a little bit of Stone Cold Steve Austin on there, where Stone Cold's gonna walk around and do what he wants when he wants, and he ain't gonna trust anybody.
Yeah, you always
There's
gotta watch your back. Yeah.
that's who Ace Marksman is.
Man, you got a lot of I give up in the chat.
You give up?
It seems like it.
It was Caged Assassin.
There you go.
It was Caged Assassin.
So that
because
means
every tall guy needs a small guy, and that's a fact.
yes. That means you get to keep your 2 tickets. I think we can give them another shot. They're asking for it.
Yeah. All right. We'll go one more. We'll go one more. Who was my favorite promo guy
And what
in WWF, WWE?
WWF, WWE?
Yes,
Oh
my
man, that's a
favorite
lot to
promo
choose from.
guy. I've mentioned this so many times on my Twitter lives, Instagram lives. It was always a question somebody asked me. Who's your favorite promo guy? Who did you love?
Same as your favorite wrestler, I presume, right?
Nope.
Nope, totally different.
Totally different.
Nice. While they're coming
Yeah.
up with the answers, I actually forgot to say. So, going back to guitars real quick, man. My favorite one I have for me is I have a limited edition 1992 Epiphone.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it. It was like,
It's probably got that nice crisp sound to it too.
oh yeah, it sounds really really amazing. I had an awesome deal on it because my teacher who was teaching me at the time was like, I know this guitar is like $900, but but I'll give it to you for like 6. And we made like a payment plan, and I'm like, sold. Someone says Triple H, Stone Cold, or The Rock.
Wrong. All three. Wrong.
That's just the top guys in the company back then. I would have said like Mankind or something.
Yeah, not even in the McFoley region.
Yeah, nope. Shawn, you're just gonna list them all, aren't you? Shawn Michaels. He didn't really,
Nope.
as good as he wasn't really that much of a talker on the mic that much. Going into WWF. So yeah, I didn't watch much of WWF since I was there. I was born in 1993. I'll be showing my age here, but doesn't mean I can't go back and watch it though. You know.
Damn, bro, I got you by like 6-7 years, bro.
Hey, I'll take it.
I was born in '87, dude.
Yeah, that's around when my sister was born, 86. Yeah.
Nah.
6. Yeah, around then. Undertaker. Undertaker didn't do that many talking.
He had Paul Bearer for that.
Yeah, well, they also listed Paul Bearer as well. Man, guys, man.
You see, oh man.
Chris Jericho.
All right, you're getting warmer.
John Cena. Kurt Angle. You lost it.
Come on now. Now they're just throwing out names.
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's not even. He had We had Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
God, it's gonna be a long time before we hear that again. I'm assuming.
Or a little bit of Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're about to babble off some names. I'm fixing to come down there, son, and look you in them beady eyes and open up a can of whoop ass.
Eddie Guerrero.
No. All right, I'm gonna give it to you. So you guys don't get it because you guys are just throwing out names now. So it's Razor Ramon, Scott Hall.
Yeah, you guys should have known that one. Think of
Come
Grimm.
on.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
We were both big fans of Scott Hall.
Yeah. Yeah. If I were the one doing this contest, I would have been like, what was Marxman's favorite match in GTS history?
That's a good one because I really don't have one.
Exactly. Trick question. There you go.
I really don't have one. I enjoyed. Let me tell you something. So this is the shoot truth, and this isn't me being in character. This is me talking to you as a person. When I was going to Grimm's and filming there and doing matches there, I loved it. I loved it because it was a break from the independent scene of the business. Because the independent scene can be very it's filled with drama. It could be hard, traveling on the road and
Yeah.
getting screwed out of money, dealing with shady promoters, you know, get into arguments because somebody thinks they're better than you because you know what I mean. It's just high school BS. So going to GTS was like a home away from home feeling. It was like, wow, I love it here. I'll stay here and I'll be in this locker room all day long. I don't care because at the end of the day, GTS was more of a family.
Right.
I can't say how it is now because I'm not there now. Um, from my experiences with a few PA people, I'm not naming any names, but I don't get along with some people there as much anymore. Um, it is what it is. Maybe one day down the road, a lot of us will get together and hash it out, brother.
We all know one of them's Jimmy Controversy.
I,
That's been the name everybody throws out there, and
you know what? And if may I ask why?
Ask why everybody doesn't like him.
What was their reasons? I would love to know.
To be honest, they never really told me the reasons.
Yeah, and you know what? We'll leave it at that because it goes deep beyond that,
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna rehash it. But listen, I'm not about fighting anymore. I have kids, bro. I'm not looking to fight anybody and go to fucking jail, dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but
Oh,
I'm not looking to.
I
I'm not
had
looking
Grim,
to.
man. You're good.
Oh yeah, all right. I'm not looking to fucking go to jail, bro. Like you know what I mean? I have kids, dude. Like if you want to fight, throw on a pair of gloves and we'll go in the middle of the ring and we'll fucking box it out.
Yeah.
Dalton and I did it.
Yeah.
And I gave him love. If you remember that video, I walked over to him, I pat him on the head. I said it's all good now, bro. Because we legit fought it out. It is what it is.
Sometimes that's need to be what you have to do.
And that's that's one of the main reasons why I don't really come around GTS as much because I don't want the drama. I'm doing great where I'm at. I have my family, I have LTW, I have my bookings elsewhere. I have a good quad team. If you don't know, LTWs, we're part of a quad. We're with Titan Championship Wrestling. Great group of guys over there. Billy, Charlie, Donna. They're amazing. Anthony. And then you got Standalone and Pro Wrestling After Dark. Chad Menace. Great, another great guy. We're all four brands working together is amazing because we're over here on the East Coast doing the thing, man, giving people wrestling.
And
And
that's what it's all about.
then you have Grimm, who's constantly putting out wonderful content still to this day. That's one man who never stops, dude. And that's a shoot truth. He is honestly, he's the most kind-hearted person I've ever met in my life. Without Grimm, there really wouldn't be no Ace Marksman.
Yeah, and he's definitely the same person that he is on and off camera. I met him twice, uh, during Mania, Access, and Evolution. Yeah, same crazy
Yeah,
guy you see on the screen.
yeah, dude. He loves life. He loves what he does, and he loves this business, and he loves putting out that great content. And I remember days. I remember days where Grimm would get frustrated and be like, fuck it. I'll go back to doing wrestling a stuffed animal on my trampoline again. I don't give a fuck.
I was there for
I
that. Yeah,
I remember that shit, and but he loves giving people opportunity. He loves seeing people grow. I noticed that about Grimm. He loves to watch people grow in this business, and there's not many souls like Grimm.
that brings us perfectly to this question here: is how did you find out about Grimm? Like, how did you
That
get in
was
talks with him?
Kamikaze, man. Kamikaze, one of my best friends. You know, in the real world, man, as I like to put it, because in the wrestling world, you live your character. In the real world, sometimes life sucks. And at that point in time, when Kamikaze approaches, my life sucked because here's me out there working my shoot job, doing blacktop because that's what I do at paved roads, and hating life because it was hot as hell. And Kamikaze gave me a phone call and he's like, "Hey man, since you got me at SWF, I met this guy. He lives right up the street, and he's got a ring. He's got a YouTube channel. He wants us to come down there. I want you to come down there." I said, "All right, man, I'll come down." I said, "Let me know when." And he told me come right after work. So what did I do? I left work. I went home right away. Showered, changed, met Grimm. He told me that he wanted me to work the Regal Rumble. That would be my debut thing, and I'll never forget it because it was cold as hell. It was so cold. Like we were legit out in our cars, sitting there waiting for our number to be called, staying warm. Uh, but there's me in pair of wrestling sneakers, John Cena basketball shorts, a cut off Batman t-shirt, and my army jacket that was cut into a vest, which I still have to this day.
Love it, man.
And that was it.
If you had the ability to wrestle anyone in any promotion, who would your go-to dream opponent be?
Triple H
Triple H.
right now, while he's still got it, man. I'm a firm believer that man can lace him up one more time and have one more run.
Yeah, I can see that. Then again, will everybody enjoy that?
You know what? If they don't, then shame on them because I feel like he should. Here's why. Triple H is of age where he should be retired, but like I said, I feel like he has one more run in him, and for him to have another run with the belt would be proving a point that it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how many people think you don't have it. The fact that he still has it and he can still do it.
True, and he
It's
can
called it's
still
called, it's
pedigree your
called believe,
ass.
and it's called believe in yourself, man. Because don't matter how old you think you are or how beat down you think you are, just get up and keep going.
Now, what's up, TG? Ride Dog, B. Botches the name all the time on that one. Um, I can see, yeah, Marksman versus Triple H. That'd be hell, man. He probably would go over though. I'm assuming, but
100%.
knowing Triple H.
100%.
Um, So who is your favorite wrestler then? If it wasn't the Razor Ramon.
My favorite wrestler is Triple H. I love his move set. I love when he turns the game on, as you put it. You know what I mean? Like I've learned how to turn Ace Marksman on and off like that, dude. And it's because of watching him do it. He'll go straight from, all right, everybody calm down. We're gonna settle it in the ring, to you need to watch your ass. You know what I mean? Straight
Yeah.
into Triple H mode,
Yeah.
He just turns it on like that. And that's one main reasons why, one of the reasons why I love Triple H. My second favorite would definitely be Stone Cold Steve Austin, because Stone Cold Steve Austin go out there whoop somebody's ass, you know. And you got Rob Van Dam, that's my other my ECW favorite. And then yeah, my fucking promo guy, Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. Hey yo, Chico, it ain't a party without the bad guy. That's my dude, man.
I got into watching wrestling with the Hurricane actually. He uh he
The
he
hamburger.
he he came to KB Toys headquarters where my mom worked. And
Epic.
yeah, and I've went started watching it. Was a fan until I kept seeing him lose, and then John Cena came as the Thugonomics, and that's who I followed ever since. And then I started liking the Fiend a lot, and Undertaker. Oh, of course, Undertaker, but
Taker, yeah, man. Another guy, another legend, dude. Like, I love him too, man. He's to see him finally retire, I'm happy for him. He found this happiness, man. Because let me tell you something, dude. Being a performer and doing what we do in the ring, it's a legit addiction. I'm pretty sure they tell you this, right? Did these guys tell you this too? Did they ever
not
you talk
on
to them about it?
camera, but yeah,
It's legit an addiction. We love it. We love going out there doing what we do. We love going out there and turning Ace Marksman on, turning Grim Grimm's character on. Being these people for you guys is what we love to do. That's why we do what we do, because we love doing it. And when you get to that point where, damn, my body is legitimately telling me, sit the fuck back down, you're done, bro. Like,
yeah,
I have days like that. I do, man. I've, besides wrestling on and off since 2010, 2011, I've been doing blacktop. I pave roads. I've been doing that for 17 years. That's more than half my life. I've been doing that type of work, and to do that on top of wrestling, maintaining body weight, going to the gym, it takes a lot on your body. So you can imagine what the WWE puts all these guys through day in and day out, just to
yeah.
be that character that you like to watch on TV.
And bumping's
I'm
one thing, but the ropes hurt as well too. I learned that at Mania Access.
yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's definitely an experience in itself. And what makes it harder for us performers is that we have to maintain our character, or improve it in some way. So we have to constantly be in the gym, being on a diet. Like, trust me, I love coming home from work, taking a shower, going into my kitchen, going into the cabinet, grabbing my box of ring dings and my Swiss rolls, and my energy drink, and sitting down on my couch, chilling out, with the AC on, watching Disney Plus or something.
Yeah.
you know, I love binge watching Star Wars. That's one of my things. I love Star Wars. Like, I love doing that, but I can't, because what would you guys think if Ace Marksman showed up for 375 pounds?
Just a heavyweight now, right?
More than a heavyweight. I'd have to go against Falaba.
Hey, that could happen.
Yeah.
So, were you? were you watching Grimm back? Like, did you go back watch his old stuff? Like Jamie the
Um,
Mailman,
you
Before
know
the
what?
Ring.
No, I didn't. I tell you the truth, I didn't. I didn't know who Grimm was. I didn't know what type of stuff he filmed. I didn't know he did the thing with the action figures. I didn't know anything until after my debut at Regal Rumble.
Hmm.
After I debuted, I went home, I showered, I changed, I threw on a couple of stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, this is pretty interesting. Like this should be fun. And honestly, with being there, actually helped improve it. You know, my character in a way. Like I already had a mindset of where I wanted my character to be, but that actually helped me expand more, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah. So I've been asking this to a lot of the GTS stars because I'm surprised none of them really remember or know who I'm talking about. Stan. Does that name ring a bell? Probably not if you don't remember Jamie the Mailman.
Stan, no,
It was Stan the super fan, and he was basically the obsessed fan who was like 6 feet tall who ends up turning on Grimm and turns into Mr. Pink, I guess.
I heard about that actually. I've heard about it. I don't remember it, but I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, no, I was watching like that's way before they had a ring, and they were just in their backyard, and Donna next door calling the cops on.
Yeah, classics.
Yeah, no, that's what I like. I say it's hard to believe that that's how long ago it really was too, and it doesn't seem like it was like 7 years or 2000 what
Yeah, dude, it
6 years.
goes quick. It being doing this stuff. I actually just had a talk with a few guys that are learning to that are learning to wrestle. They're training. They're learning bumps and stuff like that. And I had to explain to them that when you're in this business consumes most of your life, and it does. And and if you can't handle something like this that's going to consume your life because you can't manage it, then definitely find a new hobby. I will say that. If you want to be in this business, you need to treat it like if it's your girlfriend or your boyfriend or a pet, because you get what you put into it.
And you so going back into the roster like when you were around coming
Right.
up, like you had what like Peta Kid was there,
Peter Kid, Landscaper, Cletus, Manabo, Oliver Klozoff, Ulfric, JJ Adams.
Kirby.
Yes, Kirby is another one. Who else? Who else? Dalton, who just started going there. Um, Kamikaze.
Wasn't Joel Wolf there as Peter Pan?
Joe. Yeah. Joe Wolf.
He was the medic first, right?
Who?
He was like Joe Wolf was like the he was like the nurse dude, like he was like the medic guy. Then he turned into like that Peter Pan outfit that he had to
Yeah,
wear.
Peter Pan gimmick, right?
I remember that because it was like, would you went missing in the woods or something, right? At one
No,
point,
I never went missing in the woods.
no, or you got there was a woods match. I thought
Bonifer and I had a match in the woods.
that's what I'm thinking of. Yep.
We had a hardcore slash death match in the woods.
Yeah, how did that end up? Like feeling because
Uh,
this is different than being in a match in a ring.
I mean, death match wrestling in itself is an acquired taste. Um, is it for me? No. I'll tell everybody firsthand. I'm not into. I enjoy watching it, but I don't. It's not my forte. I don't care for it. Um, but it was definitely an experience, and on a business level, I'm glad I got to do it with Bonifer because he's also on the not in wrestling. He's actually a good friend of mine. He's a good kid. I watched him grow, and he's still growing this to this day. Guy's great, man. He's going to be having a fatal 4-way hardcore match for the LTW Hardcore Championship. Bonifer versus Philly Mike Swanson versus Dirtbag Dan versus Vincenzo.
Wow, that's a match. Huh.
Yeah.
So here's a comment, and I'll tell you who it's from after I read it. It's so true that wrestling consumes your life. It's hard for someone like me who has a real serious job, but also wants to have these amazing wrestling weekends. Also, what's up, Ace? It's been a long time. Hope all is well and everyone is staying healthy. That's by Tommy Salami. So
what do you, what do you say now?
we got Tommy in the chat. He said about the wrestling consuming your life. He said it's so true. It's hard for someone like me who has a real serious job, but also wants to have amazing wrestling
Yeah.
weekends. And also says, "What's up, Ace? It's been too
Oh yeah.
long. Hope all is well and everyone is staying
I
healthy."
love Tommy. I love Tommy. Me and Tommy, Shoot Truth have always been cool. Um, and he when I came to GTS, he's one of the ones that actually welcomed me with open arms, man. One of the nicest guys I ever met. It is the truth. Like when you like he works a pretty good job, and like he said, his job itself consumes him, and it's hard to have that time management, and sometimes if you don't, sometimes it forces your hand to where damn, I can't wrestle this weekend, and it sucks, man, because we love this business. We genuinely love doing what we do. It's just real life happens.
Yeah, I can only imagine like being out injured or something. Like you want to get back in there, but you can't. Like your body's telling you that you
It's
can't.
dude, it leads to depression, and it sucks, man. It really does suck, especially when you want to do this business. Like, if you did you watch Taker's Last Ride? Did you like watch any of those episodes yet?
I saw the first two. I gotta go back
Yeah,
and catch up.
the the very last one, man. Really, he really talks about it. It's like it's you just see it in somebody's eyes, like him. Like he's seen it all, done it all, and he doesn't want it to end. But at the same time, he wants that life at home too. And guys like me, like I enjoy being home with my kids, but then there's that part of me where that's not fully there with my kids when I'm spending time with them because I'm thinking about going in the ring.
Tommy says, and it sucks because when you don't wrestle, you fizzle out and no one wants to book you.
Yeah. Don't worry, Tommy. I know where you're going with that, brother, and I got you.
All for
We'll
Tommy.
we'll we'll talk later, Tommy.
I think I can
Tommy
read those.
Tommy will never fizzle out in my eyes, man. Tommy's an OG fucking GTS star, man. Tommy, Pete, Manabo, Cletus, man. They were all there
Yeah.
before I got there. And then we all managed to meet each other and became a huge fucking family.
This
I'll
is what
never
we need to
that was
do. This is what we need to do. Let me know, Tommy, if you're down for this. I know we said something about this the other day. And it's up to you as well, Ace. I would love to do another one of these, but with you, Pete, and Tommy on the same screen.
I'd be 100% down, dude.
Yeah, I know. Like we were talking about me and Tommy doing, just like the Northeast power trip, but yeah, screw it. Throw you in the mix as well.
I would love to be here with these guys, man. These guys, man, dude, Tommy, Tommy can agree. There was a point in time when
Point in time when nope.
GTS was more like a family visit, man.
Yeah.
It was like a family visit every time we went to recordings, tapings, with the warehouse, Supergrams. You know, when we were there, it was like family meeting up with family. Like it was just no other, man. I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't know how it is nowadays because I'm not there, and I know I'm not there. And trust me, I want to. There's days where I do want to be there, but real life happens, and it sucks, man. It sucks. But I do plan on coming back, and you know, I like I said, Grim and I are talking, and we'll see what happens.
Swear to God, that wasn't directed to you. I was generalizing wrestling as a whole.
No, I got him. No, but no, Tommy, I'm the real brother. We're gonna talk, man. I saw your tweet for Kid Badass, so and had gave me ideas.
Kid Badass. He was on last night.
Yeah,
Yep, he was on the show last night.
he seems like he's getting better.
Exactly. We used to be more excited to see each other than wrestle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He ain't wrong, dude.
So Ace, why don't we try? Do you want to try giving away those tickets one more time? We got 7 people in the chat now.
We got 7.
Yeah, and we got Tommy, so he might.
Oh man. All right. Everybody besides Tommy.
Well, wait. Kurt Bell might be lurking around here too. He was in here that long ago. Not today,
Oh,
but
was he?
a couple days ago he was in
Oh, okay. All right.
fact checking everything.
Everybody besides the GTS roster
There you go.
and old roster. What was the main reason for the first SWAT City breakup? What caused the first SWAT City breakup?
I think I know this one. I generally think I know this one. So we'll see who if anybody gets it before I do, because I generally think I know this one. I can just see Tommy like typing away now.
I think Tommy wasn't there that day. I don't think he was there that day when it happened. I remember the one SWAT City match where we had Tommy tied to a chair.
So it was you, so Papa Earth, and I can't. The
J
third.
Medic.
Yep.
Or just Medic.
I truly did love SWAT City, and to be fair, like,
I don't know if not everybody knows. Most people know, but J Medic is my blood cousin. That's my younger cousin.
really, hey, exclusive. There you go.
See, he's yeah, he's about 6-7 years younger than I am, about the same age as you actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy just wrote an M. What does that mean? I think I know the answer. So if no one says it in the next couple, wait, my favorite Sway City. Who's Sway City?
Give us 60 seconds. They got 60 seconds to answer it, and then you can answer it, and then I'll let you know if you're right.
Tommy's favorite Swat City moment is Grimm's meltdown on you guys.
Oh my God! Yes. So, oh shit! That was a moment I was talking about when Grim flipped out, and it was just like, oh, you know, I'll go back to the trampoline and do this. I don't even need no fucking buddy here. This that he flipped out. So we were getting ready to do a match, and Grim was getting ready to start rolling footage, and he was talking, but Soda Pop Smith was talking to me. Medic was just standing there watching, but Soda Pop was talking to me, and I acknowledged something. Apparently, Grim thought that we were just ignoring him, and he flipped out and stormed out of the warehouse and went and sat in his car.
Wow.
I felt like an asshole because I genuinely was not ignoring him. I didn't even know Grim was talking.
That my fat fingers keep fucking up my typing,
What happened? Oh yeah.
Tommy. You were facing me and Bonifer, is what he said. So, hey, no one put it out there. So, I'm going to see if I got the right answer here. Is it because you guys lost the championships to the Doom Crew?
Yes, but why?
Why? I don't know. That's a good question. um, all I know is that you. Wait, I had to go. I had to go to the car to get him back.
Oh yeah, yeah. He had to go. Tommy had to go out there and get him. Oh, I felt so bad. I really did. I genuinely. It's funny now looking back at it now, but like, I felt so bad. But to answer your question, yes, it was when we lost the belts to Doom Crew because Soda Pop Smith got involved.
Right. Yeah. Put his
And
nose where. Yeah.
yep.
It's gotta be Soda's fault.
Come on, it's a given. It's a given. It's
But
always
then
Soda.
he turned into the Terminator, though.
So stupid.
Okay, yeah, he turned into basically the Fiend. Got to no sell everything. Tommy said, "I knew it."
Yep.
I would hope you would know it.
Oh
Oh
man.
man! Wow. Okay. Yeah. Any final questions for me, man? I know, like I always say, I always love it
No,
when
man.
people do.
I'm pretty good. Like I said, I'm down if you want to do another one anytime soon with the three of us, or if you want to make it a huge party, we'll invite all the OGs on here. Manabo.
You like that? Yeah, you do.
Story time with Manabo.
Oh God, could you imagine? Oh, we gotta make that. Actually, I used to DM Manabo not long ago, and he used to respond a
It'll
little
be
bit.
it'll be Coaster Maniacs after dark.
I do, I do have an after hours club.
Yeah,
I do. I have a graphic for it and everything.
you got to make it happen, brother.
Yeah. Well,
After hours with Manabo.
with Manabo. Have a good night, Coaster. Nice. See you, Tommy. Thanks for stopping by, man. Much love to you. We will keep in
So
touch with you. Yeah, guys. Well, once again, thank you very much for stopping by, Ace Marxman.
hey, anytime,
Love the
brother.
chat, man. Love the chat.
Yeah, man, it was fun, dude.
We shall say goodnight to you guys. And don't forget, Friday, we are going to be live with Kurt Bale. Swanson on
Bale.
Sunday. Hop Tuesday. Next Thursday, Jay Evans. Where can they find you at?
Listen, man, you guys can find me on Twitter at Ace Marksman, Instagram Ace_Marksman, Facebook. You can find me at Ace Marksman. You can find me on LTW Live on YouTube, LTW Live on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me everywhere. And don't forget, guys, remember, share this guy everywhere. Share him with your aunts, uncles, cousins, family, friends, whoever. Your cat, your dogs, your pet, your whatever pets. Share away. Let's get him up to where he needs to be.
I appreciate that, man. Until then, guys, we will see you in the next video. Have a great night.
Later.